Hey you guys, welcome back to the channel. Thank you for being here. My name is Andrew, and remember, this channel is for education on the narcissistic abusive cycle, narcissistic abuse in general, and anything to do with narcissism. Today's topic is going to be, are you a narcissistic magnet? Think about that for a minute. Guys, before I jump right into it, please remember, like, subscribe to my YouTube channel, share. Let's get the content out there, and if you have anything to say at all, good or bad, comment in the comment section, please. I answer each and every one of you guys, and I want to continue to get the conversation going about narcissism and the narcissistic abusive cycle. So, here we go. Are you a narcissistic magnet? Now, I talk to so many people, and I have read an awful lot on this topic, and I've experienced it to a degree, not as much as many of you. But the truth of the matter is, there are many reasons why you could believe you are a narcissistic magnet. The first one I'm going to jump into is because you are an empath. You are extremely empathetic, and what you do is you're a giver. You are always looking for solutions, ways to help people, and you believe that you can be there and make something that's kind of broken fixed. You're always giving, and you're probably giving to a fault, meaning that you're giving most of you away to other people because you are an empath, and that's what makes you feel good is being empathetic. So that could be one. And the narcissist will see this and will recognize it rather quickly if you are an empath. And then believe me, if the match is there, they will find their way to get the supply out of you and control you. That's not a good thing, guys. So being an empath is absolutely one of God's gifts. It's incredible to be one. I am one. But with being an empath, you also need to have your boundaries. Excuse me, and you need to understand what benefits you and where you should draw the line. So that's one reason, and I'll jump back into that in a minute. The next reason could be because you are the next reason for this is because you're very quick to forgive people. So if somebody does something wrong to you, you may be one of these people that says, oh no, it's okay, it's no big deal, they didn't mean it, I'm fine, I can move on. But the truth of the matter is your subconscious is saying, wow, that really hurt, or that really let me down, or was disappointing. And hey B, and with that's another thing. You're a giver, and you let things slide easily, and you let things slide. And the narcissist, again, will see this, they will pick up on it, and they will take advantage of it every way possible. So think about that for a minute. The other thing is, another way you could be a narcissistic magnet is because you have no boundaries, or your boundaries are really low, which means you're in a relationship or you're meeting somebody and you're like, wow, this could be the one, or you know, you're comfortable with them, and they are pushing your boundaries, and you're allowing that to happen. Meaning, maybe they behave a certain way, and you're like, wow, that's not normal, or you know, I wouldn't behave that way, and that's kind of a red flag. But you ignore it because you don't want to perhaps ruin the relationship, and you want to see where it's going to go, or you just overlook the red flag. And when you do this, again, the narcissist will see this, and they will be, oh my gosh, I can do this to this person. Let's see what I can do tomorrow. Because they're always going to be looking to get whatever they can get from you, sources of supply, and controlling you. So those are a couple of the main reasons why you could be a narcissistic empath. I'm going to tell you my personal belief, though all three of those are accurate. But here's another one, a really big one actually, which is that you don't end relationships. If you think about that for a minute and be honest with yourself, when is the last time you ended a relationship, you yourself? If you haven't ended relationships in your life, it's probably a sign that you are an empath and you're a giver, and you could be attracting the narcissistic creature into your life without even knowing it. Why I'm saying that is because if you are in the dating pool or friends, whatever, however your situation is, if you don't have boundaries, and if you maintain relationships with people that are abusive or that don't have boundaries, then you're enabling this. I mean, you're just letting it go on. You need to find ways to better yourself and to set your boundaries, which I've talked a lot about recently, our boundaries. But you need to protect yourself. So what I'm saying is, like, maybe you met somebody last year and you're not really comfortable being around them, or you get anxiety, or they don't really suit your needs. But you keep them around because you don't want to break up the relationship, or you don't want to say, hey, I don't want to, I'd rather not see you anymore, or I'm busy. You have to end those kind of things. Now, I'm not saying get on a text message or a call and say, hey, I think it's over between us, let's not talk. I'm not saying that. I'm saying you can subtly lose contact with people the polite way or the natural way and just move on. But if you're keeping those relationships, that's not good. So all these characteristics, all these things I'm saying, they could equal to you being a narcissistic magnet. Now, personally, I believe that we all experience narcissism in our lives. Your neighbor, your friends, your family, anyone could be a narcissist, and you encounter them all the time. What happens, though, from my experience, is if you let them into your inner circle, if you let people into your inner circle and you put your guard down because you believe them and you trust them, that's when the narcissist will come out, and that's when they're going to take advantage of the situation. So an example would be, if you're golfing, say you're golfing with a whole bunch of friends, and you click with most of them, but there are a couple there that just you don't quite get along with, or you're not sensing the good vibe there. But you say, oh, I'll give them another chance, and we try, and then you do, and then maybe they kind of let you down, or they say some bad things about you, or they just don't have your back. Well, then those are the kind of people you need to remove from your life. You don't need that, because if there's a group of people and most are doing very well, but these two maybe aren't, then you need to stop that. The next thing I think you should be doing is, I'm doing a video. Dime, bien, gracias. Got interrupted by the security guard. Wow, this country never stops amazing me, never. It's funny because I'm shooting the video and he just walks right up, and I've lived here for almost 7 years, and he just walks right up to me and needs my attention, which is funny when you would think that he would just wait till I'm done with the video, but whatever, it's all good. So getting back on track with the narcissistic magnet, I don't believe that everybody I'm not saying I believe that it exists or doesn't. What I'm saying is, if you're an empath and you're really giving and considerate and kind, there's a higher likelihood you're going to attract narcissism into your life. It's just the way it is. It's the same old expression, like if you give someone an inch, they take a yard, that kind of expression. That's what the narcissist does, and then look for people to conquer, demolish, destroy, and ruin. And that's what it is. Once you let a narcissist into your life in any capacity, there's only two ways it's going to end. One, if you end it and take control and you move on, or two, if they just completely destroy you and it not being healthy for you. And that could be in any relationship, business, personal, however it is. So, are you a narcissistic magnet? That's up for you to decide. I personally believe that if you think about who you're going to let into your life and into your inner circle, and how close and how much information you want to let them know, you can protect yourself very well. The next thing is, if you can stop forgiving people all the time, like, it's okay, you didn't mean it, or it's okay, it's no big deal, we'll move on, that's another red flag. You need to stop that. The next thing also is, if you are if you're listening, if you're being empathetic the whole time, and all you're doing is listening to people's problems and taking on all that weight and all that heaviness, that eventually that's going to let narcissism into your life completely. Believe me, it will. Eventually someone's going to pop up and you're going to be like, wow, how did this happen? So the whole idea of the video is to let you know that, in fact, I don't believe you're a narcissist magnet. I really don't. I do believe that you are such a kind and compassionate and caring person that you've allowed certain people into your life, but now you're watching the video, you're getting educated, and you don't need to do that anymore. You need to protect yourself. Because once you stand up for yourself, then people will be like, wow, I can't mess with that person, or I'm not going to get my supply from them. And that's what we want. We want people to leave you alone so you can pick the good people that are entering your life, and you can pick the good people that you want to spend your time with, not the other way around. So think about the video. I hope you liked it. Remember, comment below. Let me know what you thought. Like, subscribe, share, all the good stuff. Remember, click on the YouTube channel and subscribe and get the alerts. Every time I go live with a video, you'll get it first. I love you all. From beautiful Costa Rica, have a great day. God bless you, and I'll talk to you soon. Remember, you are not alone. And do not be a narcissistic magnet. Don't do it. All right, I love you guys. Bye.